Hello, people of the internet. I don't know. Welcome back to Stardew Valley. Now, I lied when I said that we're gonna be playing Castlevania because I'm addicted to this game again. I have a few things I want to talk about, and today we're gonna start the big project that I had in mind for this game, which is just to try to organize my entire area. So that's gonna be fun to start doing. First things first though, I'm gonna check the cellar for the wine, and if you can't tell, I'm still sick. I've been sick for a while again. Still the same as before, I'm still just as equally sick as before. I don't know if it's a bit better. I haven't been talking too much, so I guess, yeah, just a little bit better, but otherwise, I'm struggling big time, like very, very big time. So, yeah, but today we're gonna relocate a lot of buildings. I'm gonna move all these buildings like one block to the side, I think. And we're gonna build another storage building right next to these. So that's gonna be the first thing we're gonna do. I've never moved any buildings in this game, so I have no idea how it works even. But we'll see. And just during this entire session, I wanna talk about some things again. I just wanna talk, pretty much. I've been kind of living in my own world recently. It's been nice to just try to take it easy. So I've been trying my best to get a bit better. Okay, he's still working on that. But first things first. Today it rained snow once again. Really annoying. I don't know what the hell it was snowing again. Went by bike again to the store to buy a few things and eventually got back. But it's been a bit cold, but in my room it's nice and warm. Honestly, it's been really comfortable. Like, oh, look at that! Even she says it. But yeah, it's been nice and comfortable. Like genuinely, it's been really, really nice and comfortable here. I'm interested. Can I move the? I can't. I cannot move the building that I want to move. That's annoying. I wanted to move the greenhouse. Wait, can I move the greenhouse? Oh, I can. Can I? I've never moved buildings, so I have no idea how this system works. So if I put it like this, I'd have to remove the bottom fences. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. But as I was saying, I've just been trying to take it easy while I'm still sick, obviously. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna make a call for doctors, just in case if there's something else going on in the background, just to make sure that I'm fine. Because, as I said, I've been sick for over a week by now. Almost 2 weeks, I think. So, I gotta make sure that I'm fine, check myself up and everything, you know, all the usual stuff. But how about we begin by just first moving all of these posts away. So we have does this even where's this from? I guess I'll put it in that corner. But yeah. I'm still sick. I don't know why I keep repeating that. I'm losing my train of thought, but yesterday I had a good time for about an hour, I gotta be honest. I was like super down in the dumps yesterday, and I was just trying to mind my own business. My throat was really bad. And I was just struggling. I was not doing good. but I remembered that stream was happening yesterday, so I was really happy that I got to watch that. I gotta be honest. I was having such a good time just watching it. It was a Hololive stream, so yeah, you guys can laugh at me all you want. I don't really give a fuck about that. But I was just having the time of my life. I was listening to Elizabeth singing 80s music. A fucking blast of a stream, honestly. That was like the happiest I've been in a bit for like just an hour. It was a good time to listen to. I was just enjoying my time, you know, and honestly, fantastic stream. It was great. But I think, I mean, obviously, like it was really good and much needed mental boost for sure. I was having a good time just listening to that entire stream, honestly. How do I want to do this? I think I want to make like my farm just this big square, so I want to move this building to like here, I think. But yeah, I was just having a good time watching the stream, listening to the music, all the songs that they did. Honestly, as I just love 80s music. It was such a great time to just listen to the entire stream. I had a blast, and it was I found out some new music also that I've never like heard before. So it was awesome, honestly. Like it was just a great time for me. But what I want to like build this because I'm gonna build another shed here for more wine when I eventually get that whole business working again. I don't know if I want to make another shed. I'm not too sure yet. I haven't thought about it too much, but my main idea is to try to make this a bit cleaner, so I think I wanna like put something here. I think I'm gonna make the TP totems in this section here, like this, which means that I wanna cut my farm short and make it from this to down probably here to this, so I'd have to move the coop and the animal area. So I could put them maybe up top here, both of them pretty much. So if I did this, and if I move this here, it would be on that block there, so I could basically put this here and combine the two and then just make a big area for grass, like this entire area for grass. Just cut this off here and keep this area clean for like sheds and all of that. So I could do that, and I think I'm gonna do that because one gigantic area is, I think, pretty good, especially because I'm gonna make another farm or make my farm bigger. So we're gonna move these next to each other like this. So I think that works. I'm gonna make an opening here, but now what we want to do is we want to clear this entire area, get more stone, and we want to make the farm bigger. And I think I don't need to do anything else anymore, so we can safely build another shed there. So let's go back home. Can actually just use this. But yeah, I've been watching, like I was watching the live stream, and God, it was it was so good. Just finding new music I've like never heard about. Like there was this one song that I really loved was I think it was called Cobra from like Space Adventure or something, like a really old anime. Good God, that song was fucking good. It was It was incredibly good. Like, oh my goodness. Such a great song. Probably my favorite out of the entire hour that I was like listening to the stream, because that's, you know, obviously how long they were singing. But I'd say that Cobra was like probably my favorite song out of the entire thing, because it had such a good vibe to like the entire thing. Like it was so nice to just listen to it. Like, holy fuck, dude. Like, if you guys are interested, you want to find some new music, then I genuinely suggest checking out like the streams where like Hololive people have been singing. Like, honestly, it's a good way to find new music. I gotta be honest. It is such a great way to find new music to just listen to. And to be honest, I'm not ashamed of it at all. I know some people love to like just crap on people who like enjoy this kind of stuff, but you know what, I don't really care about it. Each to their own has always been kind of my thing, and it still is. If I love it, I don't need you to like it. As long as I like it, that's all that matters to me. It's kind of been my motto almost. So it was a good time, and then today I was watching some Mario Galaxy from another person. They were playing through the game. I watched the rest of the 2-hour VOD. I've never really catched any of the streams for them, which is a bit sad, because I would like to like watch them, obviously. But it's fine. It's fine for me, you know? Like, as long as there's VODs that I can always watch, then that's what like matters to me the most. So it's generally been nice to just relax. I've been trying to think about how to not be so down constantly about everything, and I feel like that yesterday's live stream, the 80s live stream, was kind of the thing that I needed to realize that, because I was like, you know what? Why do I care too much? I should just accept what I enjoy and just try to make the most out of it. So, you know, that's kind of what happened. And honestly, good time. Seriously, such a good time. And it's been nice to just try to take it easy, you know, and kinda let the whimsical feeling of life just take care of itself, and just have myself enjoy these random things, you know, that a lot of people might hate, might dislike. Like, I should just enjoy the things that I enjoy, you know. That's kind of what it is. And that's probably what I will keep doing, because why not? You know, who cares if people hate on it? As long as I enjoy it, that's kind of what matters to me. And you should also think about it like that. Like, why care too much? You know? People are people, they do their own goofy things. We'll let them do that. Don't always have to hate on everything, you know? So it's been nice. It's been a great time, and honestly, I'm probably gonna, just once this video is done, I'm probably gonna keep watching the streams in the background. I do have some YouTube videos I wanna watch while just playing the game, but as for now, I kind of just want to get this recording out of the way, because I want to share my plans with you guys that I have cooked up here with my farm. So yeah, you know, I kind of want to make like a progress update almost. I guess you could call it that. It is like a progress update basically. But let's open this entire area up, because this is exactly what I wanted to do. And I want to cut it from there, so I gotta do that. And I gotta do this. This is gonna be a bit finicky to do. Definitely. It is gonna be a bit finicky to work with, but I think we can make it work. First of all, I'm gonna put some fences just around here to keep the animals away from eating the grass that I don't want them to eat. Then I gotta clear this entire area for the farm that I can make here. It's gonna be a big farm, because I love farming in this game. I really do. I just like taking things slow. I like taking my time with a lot of the things that I do in this game, and there's probably a lot of people who are like absolute freaks over how to min-max and how to do this and how to do that, but you know what? I don't really care. I just want to enjoy the game, you know? I take my time, I watch YouTube in the background, I kind of just do my own thing, you know? And if people think that I'm doing things stupid, doing things slow, then they can think that way, you know? And it doesn't matter to me what you guys think. As long as I'm having fun, then that's what matters, right? Like, games are meant to be enjoyed, you know, and not always have to be sweaty, min-max, do this, oh, you're doing this wrong, do that, no, you're doing this wrong again, you know, like, it doesn't have to be that way. You can play games just to enjoy them, and I feel like that's a thing that not a lot of people understand anymore, you know? I feel like there's a lot of people who just want to always be the best at everything. Games, just whatever, you know. Whatever you can think of that could be competitive. That's basically what it is. People just want to try to be the best at everything, and I get that. I understand that, you know, it's amazing if you can be really good at something, and you can be the best at something, and you can, like, confidently say that, hey, I'm really good at this thing. But there's always an audience that doesn't want to have that shoved down their throat, you know, and just want to enjoy whatever the hell they're doing, you know? Just their silly little games, or their music, their whatever, you know. The people do things for fun too. And I feel like that's the thing that a lot of people forget, that people can do things for fun. And it's fascinating to me how easy it is to forget such a thing. Especially when trying to compete in things. Oh my god, this is gonna be big. I mean, I think it's good that it's gonna be a big thing, so it's gonna be from here. Jesus Christ, this is gonna be a big area. I'm gonna have some empty space, but I'm just gonna leave that for grass, that's fine. But yeah, like, a lot of people just love competing. No shame to them, like, you go girl or you go king, I don't know. I can get them, but like, it doesn't always have to be shoved down other people's throats, you know. That's the point that I'm driving here, you know. Like, a lot of people wanna try to help, and usually them helping falls into the category of, oh, you're doing this thing wrong because you're not doing it optimally, or you're not min-maxing whatever you're doing. You could be doing this way better than what you're doing right now, but like, people just want to do things for their own amusement. That's the thing you always gotta understand, and thing you always gotta learn. Not everyone wants to be the same. You know, people do things for fun. As I said before. This could be a big enough area, I think. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave... I gotta leave a lot of posts for grass to grow, I think. That's kind of the annoying part now, because I will have both animals in the same area, so I gotta make sure that there's a big enough area for grass to grow for these things. So I'm just gonna leave a lot of posts around that they can't eat it. And I'm gonna leave an opening, I think, right about here. So I can get through my farm and I can get to where I need to. Yeah. I think that's good. Now we're gonna go sleep before it's too late, and then we're gonna fix up the rest of the farm. But yeah, like I've just been trying to enjoy my time being whimsical. I've been trying my best to not be too much of a downer about everything nowadays anymore. I'm just trying my best to enjoy the things that I have, you know. But honestly, this game has been a great way to just tell everything, to just be quiet and just let me do my own thing, you know. Like I played a bit of Guilty Gear again with my friend, had a good time, it was a great time, at least for me. I enjoyed my time playing it, and after that, a bit of YouTube, a bit of Deadlock, you know, the usual things, and after that it was just nothing. Back to watching YouTube. I booted up Stardew Valley and I was like, you know what, I wanna rebuild my entire farm. I wanna make my farm bigger. Not because anyone told me to, but because I want to do it. Right? It was because I wanted to make it bigger. I wanted to improve my farm, I wanted to make it a bigger area that I can work with. And it's obviously not perfect. It doesn't have to be. As long as I'm happy about what I'm doing, I think that's the thing. That's the one thing that I always need. As long as I'm happy doing whatever the hell I'm doing in this game, that's fine, you know? Now I gotta figure out what I do with this little empty space that I'm gonna have. But as I said, I feel like I'm gonna make that an area where I put down the teleporter things from the wizard. So I can TP around the map a bit easier when I start getting my bananas and all this, so I can make the first one. Because I've never built any of them, so I have no idea how they work. But I'm expecting them to work the way that I think they are, that they're just gonna be like big pillars on your map. You know. So that's gonna be my goal, to just make a little area where I can keep things, where I can do things. And I feel like this is gonna be one step ahead of that goal that I wanna do. Now obviously I could upgrade the shed when I can, and I also have to... I also have to make a few more casks for my my thingamajig. Okay, where's my stone floor that I'm trying to find? There it is. Cobblestone path. Perfect. But yeah, like, I gotta figure out something to do this spot here. But now this is looking this is looking nice. I already like this. It has an empty back, and you can walk around this way too. And I'm probably gonna grow grass there, or just make a few trees to grow in that area, so it's not as empty as it currently is. But now I gotta figure out my farm. Like, this is a very big area already. Like, this is a good area. This is a really, really good area of farming. But it's not enough. I think it's enough. But there's definitely more than enough farming to be able to do here. But I gotta figure out some way to make this a bit better. Actually, I think I should move the barn just a few inches to the left, so I can put a gate behind it, so I can just go between them instead of this, which I think I will do. Okay, 24 adjacent tiles every morning, so it's... So I actually don't know how big this area is. It's a bit difficult to measure areas currently in my brain, because I'm gonna do this later. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna deal with this later. I don't want to think about that now, because my brain hurts. So I wanna do something about this spot. I think I'm gonna make this my little tree farm, I think. I could farm trees here, I generally could, because this is where my animal farm is. Yeah, that's a really big area for an animal farm. Like look at this thing, that's so big of an area. I just gotta figure out what I do with this much empty space. Because now that I'm actually moving a lot of things, it's kind of messing with my head that I'm like now realizing just how much empty space I've had and how much I'll be able to use. So I feel like I could make that into my mystic tree farm, or then I can move the mystic trees more to the side. And I can move the furnaces and the cheese and all of these things down there, so I can have a big lineup of cheese, furnaces, and just all of these things. And then I can have something else here. I'm not too sure yet what. Maybe just... I don't know. There's so many ideas I could do here. Maybe lightning rods or solar panels. I could do that, yeah. Solar panels could be a good idea, because I've been meaning to try to use them. Because I already have an oak resin and a maple syrup farm here. As you can see, I've been doing work. So it's not easy. I think I'm gonna have to do this and then do this. No, it's maple syrup, so it's this. Yeah, then I can get rid of the pine cones. Yeah. So like, I have a farm for these already going, right? Like, this is fine. I don't think I need more oak trees than I have. The thing is, if I break a mystical tree down, do I get the seed from it? Because if I don't, that's bad. That's like really, really, really bad if I don't get it back. I'm not too sure, but first let's finish making this. Because I want to just have a big furnace area right here and cheese, because I'm gonna have the farm, like, as I said, like, I'm gonna have the farm right next to this. And I want to have like, you could argue that I should move the teleporter area idea that I had to down here, because then the cheese and all those would be closer, so I could make them easier. But let me be honest with you guys, I barely have even used the cheeses. The only thing that I've used in that part is the furnace. Like, I have not made cheese as often as I probably should be in this game. So, you know, happens. But I feel like I want to make this the furnace and cheese area instead of the other way around. Because, actually, I don't know. It depends how big the teleporters are, because if they're not too big, I could move my furnaces up top with the teleporters right into this area here. But I don't think it's gonna be enough space, so I will definitely need to move all of them down. But ooh, you know what? Let's go check on the banana tree, because I have a banana tree growing because I needed it, and I also need it for the teleporter. So let's go check that out, because if I can start making the teleporter, then that'd be nice. We have a steel pan that I'm never gonna use. I'm gonna make that gold pan later, probably next time next morning in the game. But let's go check on the banana tree first, because I'm not too sure how long it's been growing. There was a night where it said that it can't grow because there was something blocking it. So I went to deal with that, and now I want to go check on it just to see how big it is, so I could have an idea on what I'm working with. But we gotta make sure first. That's the main thing. I gotta make sure that it's fine. Okay, it's not growing yet, but it's getting bigger, which is the main thing that I need. I just need this tree to grow, you know, because it's gonna make my life easier. And I think, I mean, it looks like it's gonna be as big as the silos are, so I could just basically measure the silos. I think they're 4x4 things, so I could move them to here, so it would be one here, another one here, another one here, and another one here. So I could make this entire row just furnaces, and that could work. And then I could move the cheese, or actually I could make this area furnaces and then move the cheese next to the barn, so I would actually make cheese for once in this game, because I don't do that. I basically only just make wine, so I have not touched the cheeses in a long time. First things first, we are gonna make a chest. And I'm just gonna shove this chest right here. And I'm gonna put all of those there. I'm gonna make this green, so I remember what it is. Yep, scarecrow, scarecrow, sprinklers. I'm gonna probably need more sprinklers, but that's fine. I can deal with that later. But now, as you can see, like, I just make wine. I don't do cheese, I just make wine. Like this, you know. Like, I just make wine. No cheese, not at all. Just wine. Because this is a lot of money to make. And I've tried to make this as good as possible, so that I could farm it. There we go, and now I do this, and then I do this. Then we put that there, and there we go. Okay, so let me move my wine more closer so I can do this a bit faster. Yeah, like we're gonna make so much money just from me harvesting all of this. Like seriously, this is gonna be an insane amount of money that I will just make on just on its own because of wine. Like making wine older is such a good way of making cash in this game. Like that, this is already 673,000 bucks just on its own for 100 of these, without upgrading any of them, by the way, without upgrading them. And it's already a lot of money. So you can only imagine the amount of cash that I will be able to produce when I start cooking more wine. Do you know? Okay, I think we're to the territory where these are silver. So we're gonna put this here, and then we're gonna put this. No, don't drink it. Do not do that. We need the money. We need the cash. So we do this. Just like so. Okay, so we went down like 50k, 60k. But just with 49 gold star wine, we are already making $121,000. Just with 49 of them. And that is a lot of money. That is a big amount of money to just make like that by just waiting in the game. Now we're gonna go put the rest of this here. And that went only down by 60k. And we made 60k back. Just like that. Even more so because of this. We made over like 80k back from the amount that we just lost by putting them in. And now we're gonna make more money back because of these two things. Just like that. And now we're gonna just keep making it. We're gonna keep making money. And we're gonna be so golden with this. It's gonna be insane. But now, the cheese thing, I gotta figure this out because I also need more mystic tree seeds, I think. If I want to make a mystic tree farm, I don't know why I want to make a mystic tree farm, but I kind of feel like I have to do that. I could make a diamond farm, basically with crystallariums. I could just turn this into a diamond farm and make diamonds. I could do that too. I could basically do that, right? And I obviously want to make more mystic trees, but I think that's gonna be my goal for right now. The next time you guys see this area, it's gonna be very different. Not too different, but pretty different. That's gonna be my main goal now. Mystic trees, and probably diamond farm. Just pure diamonds. If you look here, I already have 111 diamonds. Or 110 diamonds, and it's 82k. That's 82k already. Just like that. And if I keep doing that, I could make a lot more money. First things first. And I could probably do something with these overall, or just sell them, which will keep making me cash in the background, because the only diamond crystallarium that I have is this one right here in the middle. I have no other diamond crystallariums except for that little piece of garbage in the middle right there. But now look at this. Just like that, we made so much money back just by selling the wine as it is. It takes time to wait, yes, but it is so worth it to make wine for money. Like, Christ, that's so much. That is so much money for now. So that's gonna be my idea. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna end this video here. I've talked my talk, I've done this. We're probably gonna keep uploading this game. Actually, I will probably keep uploading Stardew Valley, but I do have the idea of making the Castlevania playthroughs, and I will keep doing them whenever I start it. I will do Castlevania, don't worry. I will do that eventually. But now I wanna play this game, I wanna enjoy my time, I wanna enjoy my life. So, I love all of you guys, take care of yourselves, and thank you for being here. Good evening, good day, whatever, however I used to say it. Good day, good evening, and good night. That's how it was. There we go. Alright, goodbye everyone.